Hey Marcus, how you been? Oh, camera might be good. Okay, there we go. Hey Rush, how you been? Thanks for joining the stream. Sorry, trying to stream and fight bad guys at the same time. Yeah, I normally keep the lid down. The camera cover down just in case, because I don't want the FBI watching me. Or NSA, I guess I should say. Boop, 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 doo. Nah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Like, today is just gonna be a chill stream. I, worked hard on a video today. I thought it was just gonna be a cute little... Let me turn down the volume of the music. Hang on. There we go. So, I worked hard today on a video, while substitute teaching, and I thought this is just going to be a cute little manga review. I'll even tell you what it's about. The Otaku X Gal manga releases tomorrow, and I love that series. I think it's absolutely adorable. But, you know, that's still too loud. Let's turn that down a bit. There we go. Volume 1 releases tomorrow finally, and I'm very excited for it. So I wanted to do a video on it talking about, hey, this manga's out. And I realized, you know, especially after that discussion in Jeff's Discord the other day, realizing how many people don't understand the difference between shonen and josei, or shonen. They think that shonen only means like battle anime, and it's like, I am stream. How are you, Mr. Waffles? I am stream. But yeah, I love Otaku X Gal. It's a great trope. Lots of different ways to do it. But I specifically mentioned how, oh, what was the line? Otaku aren't just interested in manga. They're interested in a very specific kind of manga. Like how some people are really interested in, like, cute shonen romances. Some people really like the bullying genre. Some people can't get enough of elves. Ah, well, I'm here to hopefully make your day a bit better. Nice. I even mentioned Colleen by name in the video. Yup, I didn't mention you by name. I just mentioned how some otaku are And I'm also noticing like a strong correlation between how otaku are handled in manga and autism. You know, like I'm not saying all otaku are autistic, but there's a lot of correlation between the two. Uh, okay, good enough. Yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? We got a lot of people swinging by, coming in for the first time. Not used to having this many people online. That is nice to see. Also, one of my favorite... What is that? Oh, yes. One of my favorite manga finally updated after 7 months. Toxic 20-year-old streamer. Adorable series. Oh. So, Waffles, what'd you think of the banned and restricted update today? Hey, Miss No Pants, I'm live.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm keeping away from the
Good, stay over there. I'm gonna try to stream more often. Depends on my energy level. Uh, I want to stream at least twice a week, ideally 4 times a week. But part of the reason I love doing substitute teaching as a job is because I can spend most of the day working on YouTube videos. And I was able to get 5 pages of a script written today, no problem. Like, it wasn't even hard. I have knocked out as many as 3 commander decks, which is admittedly having multiple screens when you're building a commander deck is really nice because you can have the cards you're looking for on one screen and the spreadsheet or whatever deck builder you're using on the other. So multiple screens is really makes that really easy. But so it is a little bit harder to do. It takes a little bit longer to do at school, but at the same time, I'm going back and forth, double checking how to spell character names when talking about manga. So, would love to have a second screen on the laptop, but... And to be fair, I have a portable screen, but I don't always have the room for it at a school. I get that completely, Marcus. That's one of the reasons I've been pushing seinen so much. I mean, I like a shonen if it's like a cute and soft series, but like, okay, Viz, the new series on Viz. Let's take a look at the new stuff I'm reading on Viz. All right, this new one that just came out, Alien Headbutt. I have no desire. I don't give a crap. Kakagura Bachi. I read the first 3 chapters when it first came out. Oh, it's just a revenge story. I don't care. It really does. It really does. Kanado's Magic, I don't know. I'll wait till someone sees it. Under Doctor, no desire. Sakamoto Days is cute, but I only read like the first 20 or so chapters. Each of the which, again, I've heard is good. I haven't read it. But Hematin. Hematin's a cute little romance. Blue Box, again, cute little romance. Yeah, it's got sports and whatnot, but I tend to like ignore the sports crap and focus more on the romance. But the 2 new ones I'm reading are Hero Girl and Demon Lord Call It Quits, which is a deconstruction of the whole hero versus demon lord trope, which is adorable. And The Mage Next Door has been a lot of fun. And One Punch Man, even though it's technically a shonen, One Punch Man isn't really a shonen, let's be honest. Rory Dragon. Yeah, Rory Dragon's adorable. And Chainsaw Man's a masterpiece. So Chainsaw Man's like, yeah, it's technically a shonen, but like, and of course One Piece. Can't love One Piece. But like for the two new ones, Hero Girl and Demon Lord Call It Quits and the Mage Next Door. Marcus, I think you would like Hero Girl and the Demon Lord Call It Quits. It's very adorable. Very soft. Overpowered characters trying to live a normal life. Lots of farming life in another world vibes. Yeah, Ristic Study's not going to get banned. I know a lot of people complain about Ristic Study, but honestly, if you don't have any self-control, if you're the type of person to let the Ristic Study player draw a bunch of cards, it's your fault they won, and your opponent should kill you first next round. Yep, this way. Oh. And let's be honest, Marcus. We could not have asked for a more perfect studio than KyoAni to do Rory Dragon as an anime. I am ecstatic about that. I am so happy. I cannot wait for more people to experience the joy that is that manga. Probably shouldn't go changing tabs mid-combat, but what can you do? Yep. Yeah. I kind of regret doing that, missing that, because I meant to talk about it with the whole video that I did with the card draw video that I did. I meant to talk about not just consistent card draw is important, but also thematic card advantage. Like Guardian Project, or like Guardian Project in a token deck is a dumb idea. You don't want Guardian Project in a token deck. Guardian Project in a one of you needs to pop it. Heh. Oh, is it his first time? All right. Okay. See you in a bit. Nothing. Repair here. Repair. Yes. All right. We're going to switch over to Dancer. And we're going to go leveling. Ugh. 6-minute queue shouldn't be too bad. In the meantime, wait. What? There they are. Holy crap. Sorry, I've got it set so that ads only play. Yep, Manatee. I've got it set so that ads only play. They play later on, so that when people just join in the stream, there shouldn't be any ads playing. Yay, we performed a magic trick. Alright. So we're going to go up for our last 2 mini daily quests. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Uh-huh. Many tongue flaps. Ugh. Yay, we did it. Completed the quest. Okay. This is so cute. This was the Halloween mount from this year, chat. He's flapping his little arms. Dinosaur Sanctuary. Is it Dinosaur Sanctuary? Oh, manga. Okay. That should have been a magic card. My bad. Oh, I read the most recent one. I was like, what? So I looked it up on Scryfall, and I'm like, man, Waffles does some weird magic cards. Dinosaur Sanctuary. Okay. So, I was curious about the Dresden Files timeline and wanted to know how old his daughter was in the current timeline. And so I went through and read it and was like, oh, okay, that means she's this old now. Okay. And the timeline starts out with like the prehistory of stuff that happens before Stormfront, which is the first book. And it starts out with the line, 67 million years ago, Sue wandered the earth. Because in one of the books, he animates a zombie dinosaur. He animates Sue the dinosaur at the Chicago Natural History Museum. And it's so adorable. It's one of the funniest scenes in the whole series. Polka will never die. Alright, we're number 2, which means we should be getting a... It's so funny. I got Harry Dresden on the brain because I just re-listened to the whole series. Cute Stuff is currently playing catch-up so that she can read the latest book. She is re-listening to the whole series. You're on book 5? Book 6. Book 6. Which is the first one we meet Lara. And Lara... Woo! Yeah, I've seen it. What's the name of that content creator? Villain support. Villain hotline, yep. That was nice and easy, chat. Let's do... let's repair. Yeah. Yeah, no, Village Support, I think, is the name of the channel. They're a lot of fun. So we are going to kind of chillax. I think we're going to only be on for maybe 2 hours or so. I don't know. I do kind of want to play catch-up on... I don't want to be a dancer, though. Let's go... No. Somebody got some new toys. Are those all new waffles?
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down. I've created new endless for you. Not all are warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage for battle.
God damn it. Oh. Were you standing in shit? You stood in shit, didn't you? Nice.
The memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
Okay. Yeah, what'd you think?
Overburdened the system. No matter. It served its purpose.
Nice. I'm glad you had fun.
Next, we visit a prison of sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight.
What?
I forgot that it was a frozen.
You forgot the frozen turkey?
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals. Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it? Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
I bet. We're gonna go ahead and release. That was my bad. Now, how's that go for you, Marcus? Oh, and he's paralyzed. Oh. Yep. Forgot how much of a pain in the butt this fight was. Good. Good. Moving itself is always a big pain in the ass, but...
Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it? Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
Come on.
Beginning to tire? Good. I bid you continue on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I bet. There we go. Oh.
Memories from an
Oh, I'm
age
glad you're
long
doing better now, Marcus.
The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers. Protect your kingdom.
After this fight, we're going to do a quick break. Probably go to a manual ad break. And, so I can go pee. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm wondering where we're going to be going next patch, because next patch should... Alright, let's top everyone off. There's the boss. If I remember right, this guy's not too bad.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm surge. Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity. The bombs rain down without pause or mercy. The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash.
Ow.
Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Ah, nope. I keep screwing this one up, chat. I don't know how. Ah, it's gonna be an end. Holy shit. He's really trying. Oh, we're sucking tonight, chat. That's okay.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm surge. Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity. The bombs rain down without pause or mercy. The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash. Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
That wasn't too bad. Oh, we just had an ad. All right, chat. I'll be right back. I just need to appear real quick. So, 1 second. Oh, and we're back, and we have a spammer. Of course we have a spammer. All right, let's take care of that real quick, chat. And bam. And done. Yay. All done, chat. Oh, Did I get the... I did not. Ooh. No, no. I need to go turn those in. Mender, repair. Yes. Alright, so we're going to switch back to Pally, because we can. And we're going to go back to Tuliolol, because we finished phase 2 out of a lot. I'm not looking forward to this one, chat. Alright. There's the paste. You bastard. Oh my gosh, this is such a pain. Oh, his genius is shining, chat. No, I think that's a good angle. Smart and stately, was it? I reckon that calls for a few flourishes. Oh, he's ridiculous. I love him. There, quite the upgrade, eh? Does feel more dignified. My powers feels as though a flame has been kindled within my soul. Very nice. Kindled, but the flame ain't roaring yet, is it? Bugger. Speaking more clearly than me, right? Could you explain to us what's missing from your current guise? You find me alluring? No. I was radiant, countless thoughts wrought me back and call. I must be made beautiful. I tell you, a vision. Ah! Bring me another 300 portions, will you? Bleed now, Geralt. This paste procurement's getting out of hand. You heard the bugger's demands. That level of craftsmanship needs plenty of resources. Simple as that. Better do a proper job from the outset than scrimp on the paste and end up having to remake the bleeding thing when our voice-sent friend complains. Alright. I need 300 now, chat. Alright, you know what? We're going as a tank, chat. Oh! Which videos? Commander or the anime and manga ones? Oh. Ah, nice. Well, how are you? my gosh. Not too bad. Bit tired, been a long day. Woke up at 6 to get to work. Came home, cooked dinner for the family. Hopefully someone puts it away for leftovers, otherwise there's going to be problems. Ugh. Figure I'll probably stream for another hour or so. Right now we're just farming, getting some, oh, Phantom, or no, Crystal Paste. I figure the best way to do it is just going to be queue up as a tank, so I can set the pace. And hopefully the healer can keep up. Same. Every time Google asks me to do a YouTube, what's the word I'm looking for? Survey, my response is always, how about we not use AI? And they're like, what do you mean? I don't understand. Confusion. And I'm like, no, let's not use AI at all. My take on AI is I want AI to do my dishes and my laundry so that I have time to work on my art, not for AI to do my art so I have to do my laundry. What point are you trying to prove with the AI? Yeah. Cleanse me, please. There we go. Good job. Yeah, I was substitute teaching today, and some kids were like, "Oh, I'm going to use ChatGPT," and I'm like, "No, you're not." All right, chat. All good. I'd just rather not use AI at all. So what kind of anime and manga are you into? Samu? Time's at 7 o'clock. That's not bad. Yeah, I've been substitute teaching for about a year now, and every kid is like, I'll just ask ChatGPT. And I'm like, no, you won't. And I explained it, the way I explained it to them today is like, the invention of the printing press caused mankind to no longer remember stuff as long as we used to. We don't have epic poems memorized like we used to. And instead, we rely on print to be our memory. You relying on ChatGPT is using... I get 20? Good. You relying on ChatGPT is using ChatGPT to do your own thinking for you, which is frightening, to say the least. That, and, you know, it's destroying the environment, and it's wrong most of the time. Right. I'll try to just let the government do the thinking for you, because that's awesome. Kids these days. No, it'll make them easier to manipulate, so people who refuse to use it will eventually control the world. Do I want to do that again? I kind of do. But I kind of want to go... Dark Knight. Eh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Holy crap, I've been rusty. All right, what do we got? Sorry, catching up. Well, I appreciate that. I love to have people from all over the world. And, frankly, I like talking about manga that hasn't been officially translated yet. So, you know, a bit of a straw hat myself, if you take my meaning. Sorry, that dungeon was rather intense. I mean, needed to focus. Ah, if I can talk tonight. Holy crap. How long have we been going? An hour and a half. Alright, we're at 45. Let's go ahead and switch over to... Do I want to tank? I kind of want to just smash. You know what? Let's just tank. We'll go Paladin. Not that I need the practice for Paladin, but it makes it easy and less stressful. Maybe I can pay more attention to chat playing a Paladin instead of playing a caster. Hell yes. Oh, he's doing the cutscene. Yeah, part of me wants to learn Japanese, but at the same time, part of me doesn't. Because nothing against learning Japanese or learning a foreign language. It just requires time, and I'm not sure I want to dedicate that amount of time. You know what I mean? And Japanese not exactly the simplest of languages. Because you've got 3 alphabets, if I remember right. I got a cooldown up. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Here we go. There we go. That was fun, chat. Just a nice simple triple pull. There we go. I'm working on one right now where I'm having to explain something that to a Japanese person is probably going to seem like, wait, why do you have to explain that to someone? But there's plenty of people in the American fandom who don't know that isekai and shonen are not the same thing. Ah. One of those is a genre, and the other is a demographic. Someone in a certain Discord, I won't mention whose Discord, was using the terms demographic and genre interchangeably. And I'm like, no, that's not how things work. There we go. Ah. Girl has a long cutscene. Ugh, but demographic is target audience, who the manga is intended for. And there's a lot of people who think that shonen means it's automatically an action series. And I'm like, no. Oh, Komi's a shoujo because it's a romance, right? No. Oh, may I ask for one final thing? Is a shonen because it's an action series, right? No. I'm clearing those out pretty quick tonight. What are we at? 65? We're a fifth of the way there. It's not bad. Still nothing. That's okay. We got one for... We were doing pretty good, chat. We got quite a few... What do we need? Oh... No, no. No, 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 no. No, okay. Do I want to do another dungeon, chat? I mean, I can. Might as well. I need to get these stupid tokens so I can get up to... There we go. Oh, we're going to have the ad starting in about 3 minutes, chat. Just a heads up. So I apologize for that. We'll do ads every 20 minutes or so that we can not have... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Intro ads. Because the worst thing you want to have happen is when you pull up a new streamer, you're trying them out, and they're like, here, watch 6 minutes of ads before you come say hi. You know, I don't want to do that to people. That's just rude. on, sprint. There we go. God, this is far from over. Rude but smart. Where'd he go? There we go. Let's kick his butt, chat. Sorry, I'm gonna poke him this way. Ugh, 4K. It's like one of my favorite things to do is compare the differences between, like, a cute little shonen romance and a seinen romance. Even if they both contain teenage characters, you know? There we go. Makes it more fun. Yeah, it really is. And also, generally, from what I've noticed, shonen, the characters tend to be a bit more two-dimensional in caricatures. They're simpler, easier to understand. But shoujo or shonen or blah seinen, they're more nuanced. There's more subtlety going on.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Yeah?
I will not yield to you!
Because I see a lot of similarities between My Dress Up Darling and Oh, what is the name of that series? Now That We Draw. It's the... Not only is it an awkward dork and a Gyaru. I mean, that's just the surface level stuff, but like... how the focus is on improving your craft, getting better. Owie. Oof. What are some examples of hidden gems that you found similar? Give me a couple to go off of. Crap, we got some solid DPS this run. Huh. Like, I like it when we get to see the prep time. You know, preparing for the battle, training for the battle, getting everything all set up so that the battle goes well. For example, and I know this is a shonen, Uramakun, the first arc that's coming in the first season, next season of Uramakun, where they are preparing for the what's it called? The music festival? Holy crap, really? We already got him that low? Alright.
And now the final cut.
Sorry, was distracted. The manga is 3 volumes. Literally. There's 3 volumes of prep. Where they are practicing and figuring out what song to do and putting a team together, putting a crew together. And it is just...
Chaos must be purged.
Yeah. Which is one of the reasons I love Uruma-kun, is because they spend, like, an absurd amount of time on prep, which I love. And then the actual musical performance that they have, it's one chapter. It's a long chapter, don't get me wrong. It's like a good 50-page chapter, but it's still only one chapter. So I am excited for them to put that one into action so that the whole world can see it. All right, chat. We've been doing this for 2 hours. Let me double check my auctions, but I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Got a bunch of crystal paste. I'll probably try to get more done tomorrow. Always love having genre discussions, because they are my favorite. Genre and demographic discussions. My thing was, and I know this isn't 100% true, but like it's my if you're not sure if what you're reading is a shonen or a seinen, ask yourself, where's the tsundere? If there are no tsunderes, it's probably a seinen. Yep. Alright. Well, thanks for stopping by, Semio. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. I've been going at this. I know it's only 2 hours, but I did work a full shift today, and I made dinner, and I gotta go put dinner away because no one else will do it unless I do it. So, you guys have yourselves a good evening. Thank you all for stopping by, and we'll be back maybe Wednesday. I'm not sure. We'll see. You guys have a good one.